Peace family, what is going on? How are we doing today? Welcome back to another practice. Today we'll actually get started standing up on our mats. And we'll step to the top of the mat, bring the hands to our heart, close the eyes, feel the feet on the ground, feel the shoulder blades relaxing, feel the eyelids softening, the eyebrows relaxing. Imagine that you could feel the teeth and the tongue relax. And then we'll start right away into some balance, lifting the left knee into the chest. Reach the arms to the sky if you want to, or keep the hands at heart center. It's a little easier to balance when your arms are lowered down. That's all we're doing. We're not going into any flow or anything yet. We're just kind of testing our balance for today. Go ahead and release and see how softly you could put the left foot back down. When the left foot lands, pull the right knee into the chest and reach both arms up to the sky if you want to. Once again, just test the balance on this side. You'll maybe start to notice all the little muscles around your left foot and ankle and heel kind of working and engaging to keep yourself balanced. Gently place your left foot on the ground, or excuse me, your right foot on the ground. Switch sides again, so left knee up into the chest, arms to the sky. This time take an inhale. Exhale, twist to your left. Option to place your right hand on the outside of your left knee and reach the left arm back, or you can just keep the arms open. We're finding this nice standing twist. Untwist first, and then place the left foot on the ground nice and lightly. Switch sides, right knee into the chest, arms up. And for me, these are always deceptive little challenges. Go ahead and twist to your right. Because it's easy to stand on one leg, but when we add the twist, it's hard. And then when we just add time, it's hard. So it's easy to balance on one leg, but then once we've been there for maybe 10, 20, 30 seconds, we start to notice, oh, this is actually quite a challenge compared to when we just flow in and out of it. All right, come back up through center, untwist, and then place the right hand or right foot on the ground. Goodness, excuse me. Once both feet have landed, take some easy twists side to side. Sometimes it can feel nice to have the arms kind of slap against the body. And when I say it's easy to stand on one leg, I mean relatively, right? In the grand scheme of yoga poses, simply just bringing one leg up is a relatively simple posture compared to some of the other balances. But again, the point is just that things get more challenging as we add the element of time. And that's sort of what we're going to explore today. We'll be flowing through various postures, and then we'll also be holding other postures. All right, come back through center and float the left knee up into the chest. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist. Inhale back through center. Exhale, warrior three. Hold the balance. If you have two blocks, you can always bring hands down to blocks, but be light in those hands. I like to keep a crouch in my right knee because it just feels safer than locking out the leg, but I do try to straighten and extend the left leg back behind me. The spine is long. We're taking an inhale. We're taking an exhale. Inhale back to stork or one-legged Tadasana, left knee into the chest. Exhale, release back down. Take a moment. And then switch, right knee into the chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, warrior three. Breathe at your own pace for a few rounds of breath as we hold the warrior three. On an inhale, come back to standing, right knee into the chest. Exhale, place the right foot back down. Take a moment, and we're going to keep on adding on here, my friends. Lots of balance today. Inhale, left knee into the chest. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, warrior three. Stay here for the breath in. Stay for the breath out. High crescent lunge, step back, lift the arms. And then let's hold this pose here. Take 3 rounds of breath. Hands to heart center, lean forward, warrior three. From warrior three, step to chair pose. Left foot plants next to the right. Inhale, arms to the sky. From chair pose, let's rise onto the toes and then sink the hips down toward the heels into a little toe stand position. And let's hold the toe stand, a great challenge for the bottoms of the feet and for the ankles. And for any balancing pose, it only helps to have stronger ankles and stronger feet. Here's the balance challenge for this round, is to rise all the way up to standing on your tiptoes and then relax down. Shake out the legs if you want. Other side, right knee into the chest. As the right knee lifts, arms up, inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, warrior three. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Crescent lunge, step back and lift the arms. A few breaths here in the crescent lunge. Be curious of your stance. Right? When I say be curious, I mean maybe see what happens if you drop the hips a little bit lower or shift forward so that the left knee is over the ankle, or maybe you lift the back heel higher off the ground. Right? Maybe you even bend the back knee slightly. It's all your experience. Bring the hands to heart center, lean forward, warrior three. From warrior three, light landing in the right foot for chair pose. Lift the arms. From chair, we'll go into a little toe stand, and then we'll have an opportunity for a different kind of balance, crow pose. Now, I know we haven't warmed up the shoulders yet, or the wrists, but see if you can use the control we built in the legs, maybe to entertain the idea of a crow pose. We're not holding this for too long. Go ahead and release back down to the ground, and then try to take that elevator rising up all the way to stand, and then drop the heels down. Okay, we're really building something here. On the inhale, left knee into the chest, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, sink down into a toe stand. Stay right here in toe stand, or take a moment for bakasana, crow pose. If you went to crow pose, drop the feet down, elevator ride up to stand, and then drop everything down. Amazing effort. Right knee lifts into the chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, plant right foot for chair pose. Stay in chair. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, sink down to toe stand. Inhale, opportunity for bakasana, crow pose. And then release the feet back down. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, relax down. Okay, let's keep adding on. We'll just have a couple more rounds. We'll keep adding. Left knee in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center. This time, twist. Left elbow across the right knee. Shift forward. Float the left leg in this position. Bring the left knee in for almost like a Shiva squat twist. And then plant the left foot for chair twist. What a challenging transition. If you tried that, kudos to you. Amazing work. All right, from your chair twist, inhale, rise up to Tadasana. Exhale, hands draw to your heart. Amazing work, everybody. Float the right knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist. Inhale to the center. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lengthen the spine and then twist. We'll take this twist into a balance, beginning to shift forward until the right foot gets light, and we'll float the right foot into this almost like a revolved warrior three. And then bring the right knee in to tap back of left calf muscle or in that direction for Shiva squat twist, and then plant for chair pose. It feels good to have both feet on the ground. Inhale there. Forward fold this time on your exhale. Relax for a second. Option 1, stay in the fold. Option 2, practice your toe stand or toe squat, whatever you want to call it. Option 3, another round in bakasana, crow pose. You know it's a challenging class for the legs when you get to chair pose and you're like, oh, it's easier now because I actually have 2 feet on the ground. All right, drop the feet down and then rise up to standing. All right, hopefully you're feeling the energy, my people. Hopefully you're feeling good. Hopefully you're feeling strong. Let's keep it flowing. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, twist, and this time, option 2, grab the outside of your left foot and extend into Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana B. Now, you don't have to extend and straighten your left leg, but you can. Come back through center, and then kick it back to warrior three. Left leg reaches back. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale right into the twist. From the twist, lean forward, float the left foot, and then draw the left knee in, Shiva squat twist. Plant the left foot on the mat, chair twist, and then maybe try out a side crow. Lower the hands to the outside of your mat, shift forward, and allow the legs to be supported by the strong left leg, or left arm. Drop down, and then rise up to stand. Whew, goodness. Take a moment, take a breath. Float the right knee into the chest. Lift the arms. Twist to your right. Option to extend into the Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Standing leg raise. Inhale back through center. Exhale, kick back to warrior three. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lean forward, float the right foot. Exhale, bring it in, Shiva squat twist. Chair twist, plant the right foot down. Stay there. Option 4, parsva konasana, side crow. Release the feet down, rise up to standing. If you want to go deeper into side crow, Katie and Angie have recently filmed some classes on side crow that you can find on the channel. Take a moment to breathe wherever you're at. Let's go through some Surya Namaskar A, just to clear out the energy a little bit. Inhale, both arms lift up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back, and flow your way back to downward facing dog. It could involve a chaturanga, an upward facing dog. We're warm now, so you choose your flow. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, come to the top of your mat. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the energy up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, sweep the energy up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, flow from here. Eventually landing in down dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step to hop, top of the mat. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach both arms up to stand. Exhale, forward fold down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, create some space. Exhale, hands to the ground, step both feet back and flow. Be conscious in your flow, be aware in your flow. Try not to go on autopilot, really feel the transitions. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back and flow. Feel the energy, feel the heat, and feel the groundedness after all of that balancing. Inhale, lift heels, bend knees, look forward. Exhale, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward to the earth. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back, and flow from here. 2 more rounds. Keep it cruising. Inhale, lift heels, bend knees, look forward. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up to the sky. Exhale, lower to your heart. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back, and flow. As you get to down dog, inhale, lift heels, bend knees, look forward. Exhale, top of the mat, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. And flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. As we get to downward facing dog, pause for a few breaths because we actually haven't really spent any time holding a strong down dog today. So take about 3 breaths. Go ahead and drop the knees down. Come into a seated position. As you come into a seated position, bring your left arm out. Use your right hand to stabilize and isolate your right arm so that you can roll through your wrist. And instead of kind of being all loosey-goosey, try to keep your inner wrist facing up and just roll the wrist around. Right, so the movement is isolated into the wrist joint. We're not moving the whole arm around. And then use this to just free up space in the wrist. Activate the forearm muscles a little bit. And then switch arms. Use your left hand to immobilize your right forearm. And then roll around through your right wrist. And we're not doing this. We're just isolating into the actual rotation of the fist. Make sure to go in both directions. We'll release the arms, then we'll do the same thing to the head and neck. So just imagine, it's kind of silly, but imagine your neck was like your wrist or your forearm, and your head is like your hand. Right? So we're just like we kind of rolled the wrist around in this way. It's a very similar kind of joint in that way. We'll try to go nice and slow and mindful as we take the head through several neck rolls. Go slow, go at your own pace, and just feel into it. Keep it flowing. You could always use the hands to massage the neck and shoulders. And then let's take a few moments to lay down on our mat in crocodile pose, makrasana, or sphinx pose. I'm going to demonstrate sphinx pose. If you'd like to take makrasana, crocodile pose, you can just lay flat on the belly with your forearms stacked on top of each other and your forehead resting on your forearms. If you're in sphinx pose, you'll sit up into it, a bit of a deeper back bend, elbows below the shoulders. Energetically feel the elbows pulling back so that you can feel the ribs kind of pulling forward. A few breaths here. Tune into the lengthening sensation in your abdomen. That's really what we're going for here. Three more breaths. Child's pose. Press into your hands. Lift back, adjust your hips, and then ground into your balasana, child's pose. From child's pose, we'll lay down on our backs and we'll go into supported bridge. So if you have a block, bring your yoga block. If you have a bolster or a pillow or a cushion, that will do the job too. If you're using a pillow, try to use a nice thick pillow instead of a thin one. And so the block or the bolster will go underneath the tailbone or just underneath the pelvis. We want the pelvis to be supported as our highest point. For me, the tailbone is the right place, but for you it might be slightly lower or even higher. Make any adjustments and let yourself be long into the supported bridge pose. Let this be a chance to open through the front body and the hip flexors. I like to reach my arms overhead when I do supported bridge, but this can be anything that you'd like to add in, and it could also be laying flat on the back. That will give you a similar energetic experience to this reclined bridge if you don't have any props available to you. No worries, just lay flat on the back and let your body lengthen. transition right into Savasana, and this is where I'm going to take my Savasana because this feels very restorative for me currently. So you could stay on the supported bridge or come out of it. Let's just give ourselves a couple more minutes to rest peacefully. Wherever you are, start to find some little adjustments in the body. Maybe bend the knees. Maybe hug the knees into the chest. Maybe roll over to your right or left side if you want to do so. And then wherever you're at, we'll slowly rise into a seated position. As you come into your seat, we'll sit up tall, sit in any way that serves you. Close the eyes. And today, I'll end the practice with sharing a chanting of Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And the word Om refers to the universal collective consciousness and vibration among all things, including all divine things. And the word Shanti refers to peace. It's traditionally chanted Shanti Shanti Shanti, chanted 3 times. And there's a lot of different meaning behind this. Some people say that the first one is for you, the second one is for the beings in your life, the third one is for all beings in all times and spaces. So we'll go ahead and do that. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Peace and blessings, everybody. Thank you for joining. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Hope to see you soon for another practice. Let me know what you thought of this one in the comments. And yeah, enjoy the day. Peace.